What's going on, guys? Yep, it's been a week or two. Sorry, my last weekend was a little bit busier, but we got some free time right now. So we're coming back with some MX versus ATV Reflex. This time we're doing something that I don't know if I've done in quite a long time on this channel, but we're actually on a vanilla track. And today we're going to do some quick little exploring. If I can remember all of the little spots we can get to pretty quickly through here. We're going to need a different vehicle than this. I remember that much, that this bike is not going to get us where we are actually trying to go. I remember the first spots, assuming that they didn't patch the game here, which I would very much doubt they have, is going to be down here. So we need to hop in the buggy. We're going to come over to this part. We're in the Reyes, Arizona map. We're going to hit that bump, keep ourselves pointed straight, and I think you may or may not see what we're trying to do there. I can't remember if you can do this one you need a buggy or you need the sport truck for, but you more or less gotta come down here, manage that bump just right, and keep your foot down. And if you ride this just right, you can make it up the cliff, which I'm now thinking we're gonna need the Sport 2 truck to do this one, possibly. So I've made it up there. I've definitely done it with this, but the buggies handle a lot better than the trucks do, but I'm pretty sure the trucks are faster. So we're going to hit that. Keep your foot down. There we go. And see, now you thought I was crazy with the buggy, but now that as soon as I grab the truck, of course, naturally we make it up on pretty much the first try. This one's not too crazy of a spot. There's not a whole lot of places you can really go from up here. There's just this this crazy little rock face you can ride your bike out across, which, yeah, if you haven't seen this before on this track, this is, there is something you can do up here. There's a little spot you can see some sights. Don't worry, there's going to be some more spots coming in the near future, and by near future I mean like next couple minutes or so. I think you can backflip that if you're very careful, and then there's pretty much that's the only way down. I'll give us like a couple attempts at this before I just give up, go back to the truck, and then we'll go off to the next spot that you can kind of see in front of us there. So I've ridden a bike off of this before. I don't remember how long ago it was or what I had to do to land it. Oh, there it was. So we give us one more try. Okay, sorry, one more try. I promise this will be the last one, because I actually got kind of close with that attempt. Okay, that's it, we're done. I'll switch to the buggy, and we'll just take the buggy off of the cliff face here, since this, we can fall as far as we want in the buggy and be fine. And right now we're going to be headed off to our next location to go through the next series of spots where it gets a lot more interesting, if I'm remembering this correctly from many years ago, way back in the day. There should be... is it up here, maybe? No, it's right here. I think it's right here. Yes, it is right here. Haha! I did remember correctly. Alright, there we go. So we gotta get the buggy up here. Once you make it up this initial bit, you gotta be careful and not send your buggy flying off the side of the mountain. And if you're careful, I believe you can... I think you can make this climb on a bike even. Possibly. Maybe not. But we'll just take the reset now that we have our flag here, so we can position ourselves to be in a much better position. To position ourselves to be in a much better position. There's English of the century coming out from me right now. Alright, so we're going to back this up, and then we gun it into this rock face, and then you cross your fingers, hopefully your tires bite, and you end up at the top of this rock face here. I see about, I don't know how many people actually know you can do this in this game or not. I know it's just a very old game, and I remember some random dude in a multiplayer lobby back in the PlayStation days showing me this. But there you go, you bonk your bike off of that, do a little bit of a wall ride. You gotta be a little careful coming through here and kind of finagle your bike up if you believe hard enough. Actually, now that I know it's flying up here, I want to see if we can start backflipping some stuff and do some fancy tricks up here. This is the only spot now you have to be kind of careful because you do have to wall ride it over, and I'm honestly surprised I got that in my first try. Should have just put a flag over there. Wow, I'm a freaking character, aren't I? There we go. Just drop a flag up here, and now we can keep our little train going, and we'll keep moving along the rock face here. Oh! Hill climb racing at the next level. Alright, let's try this one more time. Which again, in case you guys are not super familiar with this location, since we kind of just jumped right into it, there is this, oh, that rock face down there we're going to get around and do some exploring on. There's lots of spots to check out around the map here, as you may or may not be able to figure out. We'll have to spin this around and keep going on our adventures here, and hopefully we can actually make it up this time. There we go, now we're going somewhere. And yeah, if you're not careful, you can just boost yourself off to your death right here. As far as I know, this would be the biggest jump you can actually do in vanilla MX versus ATV Reflex. Because I think I might have landed that once. But as far as... let's try this one more time. I want to say I've landed this once, and I might have a highlight video somewhere, but as far as I'm aware, as for stock MX versus ATV Reflex, these are the biggest jumps you can possibly hit without modded tracks. So if you see that ridge right there, that's the direction that we want to keep trending towards. I know here you got to be a little careful, because you'll get rider reflexed and crash. But you gotta coast yourself down that rock face, and then bounce into this just the right way. Let's go up here, turn around, get some speed. There we go. Coming up to this rock face. This we can power over because there's this nice little gap jump right there. Can try and do that with another camera to get a cool view of this. Oh, that doesn't... doesn't work super well on that camera, but anyway, we'll just move on with life. There's this nice little cliff-to-cliff gap jump you hit right here. You're jumping from that one over to here. And I forgot how big the free rides in this are, and these are the free rides I kind of missed in All Out. I wish they did stuff like this. But anyway, moving on. Keep working our way up the ridge. We can help ourselves. Yep, there we go. Oh, the echo in the game sound right now is interesting too. I forgot about that. But we can keep moving this way and just keep riding along the ridge. There's the nice little lake that you may or may not be able to see from other views. We'll try and get to the very tip of this little mountain here. Plant another flag. But yeah, this is going through some other little possibly less known areas in Reflex, even though it's been quite a while since this game's been out. Let's drop the flag again. Definitely taking a look at that. There's maybe there's something you haven't seen in Reflex before, huh? Maybe? I don't know. Let me know in the comments if this is a known thing or not, because I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Well, I'm curious to see how many people actually knew about all these spots. There we go. You can drop down from there, and probably gonna crash right there. Yep. Oh, somehow there's a trick to making it down this on a bike. I just don't know what it is yet. There we go. Okay, now we're back off the cliff face, and I want to say somewhere over here there's like a backflip spot or something I did in the past, but I honestly can't remember. So anyway, we'll keep moving our way on down to the next location that I am aware of as being it's a secret spot, but it's a spot. I might need to switch to the buggy if I can't just ride the bike down this. We'll try and take the bike everywhere since I'm sure that's what people on this channel would rather see. Alright, there we go. And shortcut. Shortcut. Oh, I forgot there's like dynamic mud and sand and everything. It's super exaggerated in this too. I forgot how cool the free rides in this game were. It's been such a long time, but it was easy to forget. Pretty sure we want to keep going this way though. See how well I remember these maps from many years ago. There we go. I think this is the correct direction. Anyway, how's everybody else's day been? Anything exciting happened since the last time I posted? I know there's videos not doing quite as well as did in the heydays of my channel, but it seemed like a lot of people were Also, it has been a long time for a lot of the viewers. I'm sure lots of people's lives have changed a lot, and 4 or 5, 6, however many years ago is an awful long time. Alright, so I think we're going to want to go this way. Can't remember which one of these we want to hit up. I'll try this one first. There's one of these that goes somewhere and one that kind of doesn't. I don't really remember, but we can come on top of the rock face over here. Keep ourselves moving, keep ourselves moving. And then you can jump, there's a little gap jump over this cliff trail here. And then if you keep following this trail. Oh wait, this might be I see now, they both just feed to this little cliff trail. So if we go all the way back, you'll see there's a second gap jump you can hit that dumps you onto the little mini cliff trail up here. Since we gapped one of them over there, and then we gotta go all the way back down to get back to the other one. I forgot there is like this nice little trail that runs through this in this game too. There's lots of things to find. They like kind of scattered around the Freeride. Wow, I can English well today. The Freeride world had lots of stuff that they scattered all over it that I don't think they've done any. This is the last game where they did like expansive free rides where they actually planned a bunch of stuff into them instead of just seemingly having random garbage kind of thrown all over the place. This actually has, I don't want to think about how long they must have spent making each one of these maps for this, because these are some pretty elaborate setups they've got going on. See, this we might need a buggy. Nope, we can do it on a bike. Alright. So you bounce off of that. This one, you might see where we're trying to go with this. So this one is possible. It is possible to do this, but I do remember this now. This takes quite a few tries to get right. You have to bounce it. You bounce your bike off of that spot where we just got reflexed, and if you bounce it just the right way, you'll make the jump. Wow, the echo in this game is something else too. Wow, it's been a long time since I played this. We didn't go fast enough. Alright, we may or may not end up just cutting through this way. Don't make it soon! we'll find out, I promise this is doable. This is very doable. There we go. And drop flag, drop flag, drop flag. You just gotta bounce through that. And see, that wasn't too bad. Then you get up to this little rock plateau thing here. And there's a few different ways you can take this. If you're careful, you can make a gap jump over there, which we'll probably try go for that next. So I believe there's a few ways you can take this out. This is just a thing off the side that we can try and double back. Name that trick down in the comments. I don't know how that worked. We did like a double backflip with a 90-degree rotation in it and somehow walked out of it A-okay. Don't know how that one happened, but I'll take it. And this is where this is the next tricky part of this. We gotta try and cut across that and not get reflexed and actually be able to roll down it so we can hit the jump. It's all about speed management and not trying to whip glitch yourself so hard you crash. But yeah, I don't know, when we just landed that double backflip back there, some of the reflex physics are definitely a little goofy. Yep, there we go. Ah, you all thought it was crazy. And you can pop up to here, and this is where you run into the next series of jumps where you have a few options of where you can take this. You can launch yourself into the cliff face and die off of that one. So yeah, I can't believe this is all accidental. Like it seems like somebody took the time to plan this all out to give us all the options for stuff to hit here. And if we want to go back to the other rock face, we might be able to gap that. No, we're not. No way that's going to happen. But like, yeah, you see like the rock up there, like, that looks like somebody clearly bothered to try and shape this into a jump almost, but I'm not entirely sure where you'd even launch that off to anyways. But anyway, we'll climb back up here and we'll continue our little escapades down the trail here. So we come over to this rock, let's turn it back around. We already know that one goes nowhere. This one... Oh wait, no, sorry, that one goes nowhere. This is the one we want. Oh, Gotta line this up just right, because this is what you jump over to that cliff trail that we were just on. We'll make it. I promise it. We'll make it through without too many more attempts. Yep. It's, but yeah, anyway, this is more or less the end of the line. Once we get this jump in, there we go. Now we're back over the same cliff trail that we were just on. And if you want to try and run a crazy vertical hill climb, there's a little hill climb right here you can try and do. But that's about all that we have time for today. That should about cover all the little secret, quote-unquote secret free ride locations in this. We even got a ridiculous double backflip 90-degree cliff jump landing thing to boot. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, doing something, again, a little bit different today. Comments, anything else you want to see, let me know in Reflex, all out, anything else to the channel. Thank you guys for watching if you made it this far, taking a stroll through memory lane possibly, and see you guys probably next weekend at this rate. Thanks for watching.